If you're waking up, starting over, or building something new, this video's for you. Today, you stand at the threshold of your main character saga. Trust that this video found you at the perfect moment. Few of us are called, and even fewer answer the call. The path of the peaceful hero is not for everyone. You will be tested. You will be doubted. You will have to dig deep. But there will be blessings when you persist with faith, focus, and consistency. The world has shifted. I don't need to tell you that. I think most of us are waking up to the illusions that have kept us stuck, in debt, in servitude, and in bondage. But even in the darkness, there is still a radiant glimmer of light, of truth, and of the promise of a better life. A life of slow mornings, a life of peace, and a life of harmony with ourselves and each other. It's waiting for us on the other side of a quantum shift, into a new timeline. Trust that, shift by shift, your life can radically change. And one day, your reality today can look unrecognizable. Even today, as I face new trials in my life, I am living in the life I once yearned for. I write these words with gratitude as I gaze over the Pacific Ocean, thousands of miles from the life I left behind. I created the Main Character Saga system and the collective for the rest of us. For those leaving behind the 9-to-5 grind or starting over after walking away from what doesn't serve us. One day and one step at a time. I woke up 3 years ago. Back then, I was killing it in corporate. I co-founded a tech startup, sold it, held executive titles, led creative and tech teams, and worked with Fortune 500 companies and on global education initiatives, all with my humble community college degree. I'm a scrapper and born entrepreneur, and I earned every win. But I found myself handcuffed to a dream that wasn't mine. I was stuck on a treadmill of compulsion, addiction, and consumption that was eating me alive. Even though I was successful on the outside, I felt empty. I was sacrificing my nights and weekends, and my life was falling apart. I realized I was living for everyone but me. I was an extra in their stories. Does that strike a chord? My spiritual awakening flipped my world upside down and sideways. It came on without warning and shook me out of my waking slumber. I could no longer ignore the truths I was avoiding. It was painful, and it was one dark night of the soul after another. So many silent struggles while trying my best to put on a game face. People could see something shifted in me. The old me was gone, but I was stuck in the in-between, in chrysalis, while the new me was forming. Some supported me. Many mocked and ridiculed me behind my back. Finding out people you thought were for you never were was hard. But it was necessary. I didn't give up on me. I sensed something was off in the corporate environment I was in. And my intuition was right. I shone my light too bright, and that put a target on my back. I got out before it got really bad. With only a glimmer of a vision, I cashed out my 401k, and my husband and I uprooted from my hometown of 39 years to an island thousands of miles away. Quitting the job before moving was not in the plan, but sometimes the universe throws in extra tests for main character development. Starting over in a new town while incubating a business wasn't easy. I needed structure, I needed systems, and I needed something to uplift me on the good days and bad days. Because motivating yourself is hard when you're starting with a blank page. I needed accountability and inspiration. The planners and project management tools I used before wouldn't cut it for this quest. They reminded me too much of the life I left. Too corporate, too uninspired. So I created Main Character Saga for me first, and for the rest of us. Anyone awake or waking up, I needed a simple system to energize me every day and remember my purpose. Something to stoke the fire of my passions, help me focus my energy on what matters, organize my many ideas, and track my habits and wins. With HPs and gamified stats to hold me to my promises to myself. After it helped me get clear on what I wanted, it turned my dreams, big or small, into 55-day quests that I slay one after another. When we dig deep, we all have lots of dreams. But quantum shifting into new realities where those dreams are things takes real focus. On one thing at a time, not more things. This system is not about doing more. It's about doing less with intensity and consistency. You focus your energy on attracting one thing that matters right now to get you to the next stage of your lifelong saga. And then you take up another 55-day quest after that, and so on. Every saga is walked one step, one milestone, and one mountain at a time. And in a year, you can slay 6 55-day quests with this system. That's 6 dreams slayed when you just show up. So if you feel called to build, to create, or to serve, this system is for you. Here's how it works. First, you'll get cozy and go on a vision quest to uncover your guiding truths. These are your North Star, what you stand for. Then, you'll meet your muses who will inspire you along your journey. Then, you'll craft your heroic quest statement to clarify your purpose in this season of your life. Then we'll visit Dreamland to explore what lights you up. And finally, the system will help you choose one dream, your mountain, to slay for your first 55-day quest. Once you slay the guided setup, think of it as building the blueprint for your quantum leap. Then, the magic happens. Your vision portal is the one page you'll visit every slay day. Those are days you carve out to work on your dreams. You'll read your heroic quest statement aloud to stay energized. Then review your mountain to celebrate how far you've come. You'll also check in with yourself with a weekly or daily reflection. Then get slaying by organizing your milestones and tasks in the Forge. The Forge has calendar views, board views, and detail views, so you can use whichever one suits your style. The system helps you focus on purposeful progress by prioritizing which tasks you'll slay first and those you'll slay later, or delegate. Because main characters don't do busy work, they slay purposeful work, real things that make real progress. When inspiration strikes, there's also a spark catcher to capture and organize your ideas, brain dumps, or musings, so you can quickly capture the thought and get back to slaying. Think of it as a second brain to come back to for fresh inspiration. And then there's your dream board to remind you daily of the life you deserve. Sit with it and visualize your dreams as already here, now. What does it feel like to embody the energy of your dreams in this moment? And if you have an idea but no plan, the system helps you conquer blank page syndrome. You can use the optional AI Sherpa, Ask Ember, to break down dreams, milestones, and tasks into slayable actions so you can get unstuck. And it can give you insights on your daily and weekly reflections to help you level up. You can use the system with or without Ask Ember. She is there if you need an assist. Finally, let's talk about building your consistency muscle. We track our focus time with the Questies timer. A Questie is 55 minutes of heroic focus on your quest. If you're just starting out, you can move mountains by slaying 3 Questies a day over 3 slay days a week. Start slow and build up. That's how I did it. Remember, this system helps you do less, but with intensity, because main characters pack light and work on what matters. Each day, I log the Questies and Energizers I slayed. Easy peasy. Then I celebrate my heroic progress in the My W's dashboard. I can see where I'm shining and where I can level up. I earn hero points for every Energizer, task, Questie, and activity I complete with the system. That's how I stay motivated and get back up when life throws punches. Plus, I can look back at my self-reflections and celebrate how far I've come. Because a life documented is a life lived. The lessons from your reflections are perfect content if you're a creator sharing your journey. So I meticulously handcrafted this system to make getting going and staying motivated easy. It's for creators, solopreneurs, dreamers, and wayfinders. Those of us who don't fit the default mold. And I also created a collective to support main characters. A community for anyone waking up, jumping timelines, and building legacies. Because together, we rise. And together, we rise stronger. The collective is an empowered community where you can get support and encouragement from me and others, celebrate your wins, and connect with other wayfinders. So here's what you get. When you answer the call, you get both the Main Character Saga system and lifetime access to the collective, an investment in you that can quantum shift you into your next reality when you show up and do the work. This isn't an ebook that you download that collects digital dust. And it's not a one-time coaching session that may energize you once then leave you to figure out the how. It's a living system and collective that guides you, uplifts you, champions you, and pushes you. Because you are worthy of your dreams, and you deserve to go after them. Going after our dreams now in an uncertain world is so important. It's the blueprint where we take our power back from oppressive people and oppressive systems, one by one. If you've made it this far, thank you for your commitment. Trusting me with your hard-earned dollars is an honor that I don't take lightly. When you take up the call, we're not just building our dreams alongside each other. We're building a movement that, one by one, collectively shifts the world we live in. A world of service, of connection, and of compassion. And I truly believe that, from the bottom of my heart. If this resonates, start your main character saga today while it's fresh on your mind. Act on inspiration. Don't wait for tomorrow for the world to tell you who you are. You've got this.